After 23 hours of travel, we finally arrived in Nepal, the land of Buddha. We were met at the airport by our host and agent in Nepal, Anish Sharma.
Tomorrow morning breakfast, I would recommend 8 o'clock so that you are ready by 9. Jit will come at 9 here. He will find you here and you walk to Monkey Temple.
Total chaos. And we thought people drove bad in Nashville. Oh my Lord.
Please. So this is the bronze plate that is the most authentic Nepali plate that not everyone have it at home. In the community people like in general they have the steel plate, but when you talk about real authentic Nepali plate for me is the bronze plate that often is warm to keep your food warm. And our main dish is rice, which is called bhat, and the lentil. So normally we have lentil and rice. Lentil is in Nepali dal and rice is bhat. That's why it's called dal bhat.
He's wearing a mask. Welcome to the elevator. We hope you enjoy the music.
We've only heard that 500 times.
It's our favorite song. Okay, here we are at the airport. We are preparing for our flight to Lukla.
In this crazy place.
Craziest drive ever.
Chaos squared.
Let's go.
Here we are at Montali Airport. We're in the inner sanctum now, almost up to the window. Jeet's taking good care of us. He's ready to go.
Jeet's got this under control.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where are you guys going?
I'm thinking of taking a trip to Lukla Airport. Does this plane go there?
I'm taking videos of you guys. I'm taking videos of you guys.
Hey, Tove.
I love window seats.
After 30 hours of travel, we finally arrived in the Himalayas. At last it was time for our trek to begin. After a bit of a delay getting our permits, we were on our way.
We have officially made it onto the trail. We're leaving Lukla on our way to Phakting. We've got our permits, we've got our cards, ready to go. Let's go.
Our team was now complete. Paul, our young porter Padam, Topher, our other porter Yunge, Mikey, and our fantastic guide Jeet Lama. The dining rooms are the center of all tea house social activity. At the higher altitudes, they are the only place where you can be warm. The yak dung fueled stoves are the only source of heat, and though a little unhealthy, they are always a welcome sight.
That's a napkin. Good luck.
Okay, today we are headed for Namche Bazaar. It'll be a big day, probably 6 or 7 hours of hiking and a lot of elevation gain, and should be a great day. Beautiful morning, beautiful views up to the mountains, which are huge. And these are just the small ones. We haven't even gotten to the big ones yet. We are in the town of Phak Ding. At about 8,500 feet, and we'll be hiking to about 11,500.
There is monastery.
It's beautiful. Unbelievable.
Porters, they are living here.
Who?
Porters, huh?
Porters. Oh, okay. So this is where the porters stay. They're not allowed to stay with us or eat with us. This is where they stay. It's kind of unfortunate, really. They work really hard.
We began a gradual climb into a beautiful river valley. And crossed the first of the many suspension bridges we crossed in the valley. Sagarmatha is the original name of Mount Everest. We got our first view of the famous Hillary Bridge, and with great excitement, slowly made our way up to it.
So, Topher, Mikey, what's up? What are we doing?
About to cross this great bridge.
All right,
Shall we?
let's do it.
Do look down.
I shall. But not that much. Here we go. Awesome.
How are your legs, good?
Hanging in there. How about you? This part coming off the bridge is really steep, and I think it's going to be like this for a couple of hours. It's by far the hardest part so far. Hanging in there, bud?
Yeah, great. Okay. Since Hillary Bridge, it's been about 2 hours of some pretty 2,000 feet of pretty brutal up.
2 hours.
I didn't hardly take any pictures or video. It's been pretty out of breath. Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, Charles, what's that? We have made it to Namche.
Wow. There's a town.
That was a hard day. We're up at 11,000 feet.
It's good. Doing it. Slow, but
We made it.
doing it.
Go get him, man. Oh. No.
More. Oh, it's beautiful. More. It is beautiful.
Oh, Jeep.
More.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
What a beautiful town.
I just got good pictures.
Nice. Padam. Carrying our stuff. Namaste, Nani.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Namaste.
Namaste, Babu.
Namaste, Babu.
Aha.
That's Nepali. Namaste,
I like your town. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Your town is beautiful,
Yes.
isn't it? What's your name?
My name is Lakshmi Shipa.
Nice to meet you. And what is your name?
My name is Dawachiring Sherpa. And your name?
My name is Paul.
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 I have to go with my friends now.
Paul, man. Paul.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Boo-boo.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Babu.
Bye-bye, Babu. High five.
Woo! Look at this. The water spins them.
High five.
The water spins them.
Oh, it's like all these wheels are being
Spun by the river.
like a mill. Oh, man. That's a lot of blessings. Let's do this.
Big market.
Yeah. I think that horse means that young woman hurt herself and has to come down on horseback. Hey Mikey, where are we?
Moonlight Lodge and Restaurant.
At
We're
last.
basically at the very top.
Of Namche.
Lodge you can-
Dude, man, you're killing us. But oh my God. Dhanyabad.
Good morning from Namche Bazaar. Here's our great room. Super cozy. It's about almost 6:30 in the morning. About 30 degrees outside. I'll show you the view from our room here.
Our rest day hike began with a visit to a famous statue and continued up to the Everest View Hotel.
Just a little taste of the view here real quick. It's a little hazy, so it's hard to see. But, whew, there's our trail down there for tomorrow. Woo, way down there. A couple mountains here, no big deal. And then right here, baby, there's Everest. Looming in the distance.
After 4 or 5 hours of hiking, we returned to Namche, ready for a delicious dinner.
Okay, here's the dinner scene here at the Moonlight in Namche. This is Jeet's specialty right here. Super, super service. Jeet is the best. We love Jeet. Okay, good morning. We are leaving the Moonlight Lodge. That's it there behind us here in Namche. Setting out on our approximately 7 miles? About 7 mile hike to Dole.
We began our trek to Dole, heading east on the trail you see winding in the distance. You can see Everest in the upper background with its usual wisps of clouds. As you can see in the distance, the trail turns sharply left or north and begins climbing the Gokyo Valley. Around that corner, the trails diverge, north to Gokyo and east to Everest Base Camp. Trekking up into the Gokyo Valley is stunningly beautiful. On the other side of the river valley are three immense peaks, Lobuche, Cholatse, and Arakamse, that keep you awestruck for the next 3 days.
Top of this huge hilltop, yeah, sure, hill. This is where we're gonna stop for lunch. You can tell I'm a little out of breath. I wonder why. Oh wow. Well, we just went down a whole bunch. We're gonna have to go back up to get to Dole. But it's starting to get windy. So far we're avoiding the rain. We shall see.
All right. Before I started this trek, I promised myself that I wasn't going to narrate everything. So today we go up to Mongla, 3.5 hours in the sun, climbing at altitude. And we finally get to Mongla and we're looking down. Look at the river way down there. And Jeet keeps saying, well, yeah, we have to go down after this. Well, we have hiked all the way down to the river. And all of the altitude gain that we got all morning, we worked hard for, is gone. We have to start all over again at the bottom, going back up again. So I just wanted to point that out. As Topher says, it's the journey. Over and out.
We've made it.
Oh my
to Dole.
goodness. Gee, that was tough, man.
What a day. Welcome to Dole. It is chilly in Dole. Wow. Freezing cold. Can't wait to crush some hot, delicious lemon tea when we get in. Here we are at the Dole Resort. Wow, this is a nice one. One last set of steps. Oh, there we are. Okay, Just waking up. It's about 6 o'clock. It is freezing. Whew. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we are. We've just entered Machermo. Here's the entrance to the Yeti Lodge. We made it. It is cold. Here's a view of our backyard. Nope, I guess this is our front yard. What say ye?
Tomorrow, rest day. We're gonna go up to the top of that.
Yeah. And then we'll slide down. Should be great. Okay, I'm going in to get warm. Welcome to the Yeti Lodge. Whoops. Hey, you left me outside. Thank you. Woo. Namaste. Oh, yeah. Here we are.
Very cozy.
Yeti Lodge. Looking good. Time for some warm clothes.
Okay, Lindsay, this is for you. A little tour of the bathroom area here in Machermo at the Yeti Lodge and Restaurant. So here's the bathroom area. Oh, hi, Mikey.
The bucket in there is got a little ice on the top.
No way. Show me.
Well, I just built it.
Oh, okay. Nice. There's the bucket area. This is the nicer toilet. And then here's bathroom area B. There you go there. And then when you're done, you come over here to the washing area. There is no soap, but there's...
Good thing I have my Broners with me.
Absolutely. So that's the bathroom area.
And this water is cold.
Oh, there's no colder water in the world than the water up here.
All right, well, the sun is out. The yaks are doing yak stuff.
Bringing up the rear here, we got Mikey, Dad ahead of me, Jeet up in front, setting the pace. Beautiful sunny morning. Should feel really cold, but it feels nice and warm with the sun. That's it for now.
doing our acclimatization hike up from Machermo, and we've come up about 1,000 feet, climbing sort of up Mount Machermo, but it's much, much higher. We're all feeling great. These are important days because they help our bodies to acclimatize and get ready for the next climb, which will be higher. And everybody feels great today, and we're grateful for that, and we're grateful for this bright sun. And so that's it. See you up top.
Behind us in this picture is Cho-Oyu, the 6th highest mountain in the world. More importantly, behind us is our next day's work, and we are ready.
Whew, okay. First part of the trail is always the steepest. Everybody's looking good, ready to go. Feeling better. No more body aches today.
Looking good? I don't know.
Looking good. Heck yeah, we're looking good. Stunning views everywhere you look. Let's go.
So we say goodbye, Machermo, land of the big yak butter. Down below, goodbye Dole. Goodbye Namche. Phak Ding, Lukla, and all the towns we passed through. Been a great trek so far. Onward to Gokyo. Okay, so after a little over 2 hours of hiking, we have reached the first of the Gokyo lakes. Incredibly beautiful. Here's my two buddies over here, cranking it out. It's totally new mountains in the distance that we haven't seen.
We awoke the next morning at 3 a.m. to leave at 4. The weather was not great, and we wanted to maximize our chances of clear views at the summit. It was very cold, with a light snow, and very excited we were soon on our way up. It was tough going. Breathing was difficult, and the terrain was very steep and winding. Because the trek was organized to honor Paul's foundation in Ecuador, FEBASPAM, we stopped halfway up so Paul could explain our progress and introduce the team to his partners and friends in Ecuador.
Aquí tenemos mi hijo Mikey.
Buenos dias.
¿Qué tal, Mikey?
Excelente.
Muy bien.
Buenos días, hola.
Mi hijo Christopher. El excelente guía.
Buenos días.
El señor Jit Lama. No es llama, es lama.
We continued our slow march to the top. In another 2 hours or so, we reached the summit. Miraculously, the sky cleared as we reached the top, giving us 20 minutes of spectacular views and photos, and then clouding up again.
The sun is finally starting to break through the clouds. We're on top of the world. Can hardly breathe. This is by far the slowest I've ever walked in my entire life. Almost there. Almost there. Let's go. Let's see.
Okay. Increíble. You're the man, Jit. Thank you.
We did it. We did it.
The next morning was cloudy, and it was looking doubtful that any helicopter pilot would be willing to come up to Gokyo to bring us back to Lukla. We waited in the cold for some time when suddenly the tea house manager sent word that the chopper was on its way. Soon we were aboard and hurtling downward in 1.5 miles of descent. In only 10 minutes, we retraced the nearly 40 miles of trekking it had taken us 8 days to accomplish.
All right, here we are. About 8 in the morning. on Tuesday. Right now we're just waiting on our Kumbu taxi, which is what they call the helicopters up here. We're supposed to do an Everest flyby today, but that's the direction of Everest, and it's pretty cloudy, so. There we are. Here's our ticket out of here. Here we go! And we're off.
Our trip started with an unbelievable view of the main Gokyo Lake. As we descended, we passed all the unforgettable landmarks we had passed on our trek. Notice the dramatic change in landscape over the next 9 minutes as we descend. We pass over the 3 Gokyo lakes below us. The village of Machermo, far down on the other side of this ridge. Village of Dole, nestled in this little notch. The beautiful village of Portse we saw earlier at the base of the 3 magnificent peaks. punishing trail we had to descend, losing 1,200 feet of altitude after reaching Mong La. The village of Mong La, far above us on this peak. The breathtaking trail to Mong La. The Everest View Hotel we climbed to on our rest day in Namche. The unforgettable town of Namche Bazaar, high up on the other side of this ridge. The brutal 3-hour climb from the bridge to Namche. The spectacular Hillary Bridge far down below. One of the many great suspension bridges farther down the river valley. Village of Phak Ding, the first stop on our trek. Finally, we arrived back in Lukla, where our trek began 8 days earlier. While waiting for our next chopper flight to Kathmandu, we had time to watch the many helicopters coming and going. Soon it was time to board our next flight.
Where are you going, Tove?
Kathmandu.
All right. Hey, aye, aye, Captain.
Back in Kathmandu, Anish and Jeet hosted a celebration and farewell lunch. Later, we said our goodbyes and received some thoughtful gifts to remember our time in Nepal and our unforgettable trek to Gokyo.